Just say she didn't pay for the couch that she stripped.
Most of the stuff that I have on was stuff that I had purchased from clothing stores that I had completely altered with my sewing machine, its last dying breath. But it's pretty much like the boots I actually found at a Goodwill for like $6. And they were already kind of worn down, so it worked. Pretty much the holster, one of the holsters is actually some pleather and a couple of multiple layers of stuff that I had, and I sewed it together and the strap system for it. Sometimes you even get lucky and you can find stuff at some vintage places. This is actually a vintage film canister, but it makes a great pouch.
Pouches, lots of pouches.
And also Salvation Armies are another good one. Even Army surplus stores. This is actually a Russian World War II Army pouch that I use, and I had to actually fix it and sew it. This was actually the first time I had to hand sew something. Thanks, Mom.
Mother Russia.
And also, just remember that the more places you get things, the more custom that your outfit will be. If you grab, again, a World War II piece, an ancient film canister, you can create your own story as to why your character has that.
I mean, and it's just like, this here is actually a tablecloth that I used to make my sash and make my bandana. And I just took a lighter, burnt it up a little bit, and...
She wasn't wearing it, so...
No, I wasn't.
What I'm hearing is a lot of
Not this time.
We're waiting.
Supervision for the kids.
I think that we actually only got time for one more question.
Okay.
All right. Come on,
Who
guys.
wants to take it?
Come on.
Final answer.
There's no such thing as a dumb question, guys. You can ask anything. Here we go. Sith Lord.
I'm Rose Crew, Xbox.
Yes.
I'm not part of the actual crew. I'm like a contact in universe. I'm an undertaker.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything that you could maybe I can't think of the word. I'm still trying to design the costume I'm making.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Is
so
there anything that you could maybe think of that might help me with that?
Definitely. What's the kind of character are you trying to, are you portraying, or is your...
It's sort of supposed to be like Death incarnate, but he's just completely crazy.
That is interesting. So...
You could almost take a little bit of Reaper's design
I
from
can kind of
Overwatch.
see that where he's going right now.
Yeah, actually, there's a lot of it of the pieces you have on right now that you could actually use
I think
for
you're
your
heading in a good
outfit.
direction.
Because the big thing is like, steampunk has gone to a point with that where it's like, there is multiple variations you can create for it. The Brothers Grimm, again, Wild Wild West is another fine example. Sucker Punch, the samurais.
Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah.
Pirates,
They got a lot.
like the weapons, there's so many different things you can take from to make your own character, to make your own world, and just it's open. There is no wrong way to do it.
One thing that I will mention, think of stories for your character. Was he locked away in prison? Maybe he has, again, some tatters, or went through a battle, or has this.
There's one thing that we had, me and one of the crew, the doctor, he's supposed to be like immortal, and he has scars all around him.
Okay.
I'm supposed to have been, over time, trying to get him every once in a while.
All right, maybe you have a picture of him, or some torn clothing, or a trophy, perhaps, of one of the times that you caused one of the scars. So, again, I think telling a story through your outfit can help a long way in the actual originality and the personality that you want to portray in this world.
Like actually with your outfit, I see a lot of story
I love that
behind
hair.
your character.
Thank you.
And it's just, it looks like you work into the engine room. It's like you deal with that stuff. So it's like I see that, and I see that in a bunch of everybody here. I see almost a hunter, such a bounty hunter over there, which is great.
That's a big gun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a big gun, though.
And again, I see like poison ivy there. Like, that's a really good another interpretation of what you can do. You can make all kinds of different things with steampunk. The
Steampunk the world.
Steampunk
Yes.
the world. Yeah.
We're about 5 minutes over, but they ain't kicking us out yet.
Oh.
Any last minute questions before they vote us out?
Paint you recommend? Do you use spray paint,
I
Rub and
actually, rub and bub's a good one. Actually, a lot of my stuff is acrylic paints. You can get at Walmart. They actually have specific ones that it says metallic. You can go get them at Walmart. And a lot of times, Hobby Lobby and Walmart sometimes even have them on sale. So you can even pay more for it. But yeah, and it's and also another really good thing you can do, googly eyes. Make perfect rivets.
All hail googly eyes.
All hail the googly eyes.
If you shake it hard enough, you can hear it rattle.
Yeah.
And it might be, they're like, what's that jiggling sound? No, it's just nothing.
Here's my maraca.
It's not-
It's mechanics.
Oh my.
Oh my.
So yeah, it's with these right here, these are actually hair curlers. That I use as a power source.
Again, once you see it, you'll never be able to unsee it.
Mm-hmm. I still see Bumblebee in that helmet sometimes. Hey, Hey, Misty, it's Bumblebee. Oh, we got a question.
If you want to add light up bits in that, what would you suggest using?
Okay, hold on. I actually have a piece in here that lights up.
While she's turning it on, it is also known as L-wire. E-L wire. It has a small AA battery pack, and it has 3 modes, an off, an on solid, and then a flashing. It works best in the dark, but again, there are different types out there. There's also LED backlighting for TVs that can be adjusted. That's much, much brighter. But it all depends on your project. The L-wire adds a nice accent that's subtle, and it doesn't overpower it. But you're going to need a lot more light for it to be showing in bright lights like a convention.
Yeah.
I would recommend colors like blues, reds, because they really shine through.
Yellow does not show.
What about green?
Green does, yes.
Green's solid, but not as good as blue.
I actually recommend if you do green, have a little bit of blue with it. It will help bring it out more.
Basically, blue's your friend.
I'm blue.
You brought back the 90s.
The 90s never left.
Thank you. The 90s are right here.
Steampunk 90s. I want to see a backwards cap. Backwards brass cap.
Yes.
Yeah, I was actually looking at what my next panel is going to be. This says you go till 11:30.
Go to 11:30.
Wow.
Wow, I did not know that. The website. That's weird.
Wow.
Okay, they lied to me.
They lied.
The
You-
We have
liars.
half an hour.
You were deceived.
That's a trap.
Oh, hey, that's great. This kind of turning into a DIY panel. So,
There you go.
is there any other questions since we got plenty of time?
How long have you been doing this?
8 years. I've been doing this for eight years.
And just obsessing over it every minute.
Yes. Yes.
Go to her house. It's a lot of obsession.
Can you tell us about each of your characters that you made?
Yes.
Of course.
My character is Captain Misty Bloodrose of the airship Renegade. I hunt monsters. I hunt werewolves. I hunt all of the supernatural.
She can fly.
That's if the airship is going down, and I don't want to go down with shit.
It doesn't fit me very
Us
well.
all, won't you?
Yes.
Survival of the fittest.
For my character, we actually have a story that me and my friend had created called The Brothers in Arms. And this was a character that actually exists in the same world as those characters. And the arm that I have is actually from that particular character, that when I was doing a job and it went wrong, and I lost my arm in the process, so they said, oh, we're going to take you to a doctor. Don't
It
worry, this is
wasn't
a
all
brand new arm. Don't worry. No, they grave robbed it from that previous body and attached it to me, and I ended up there. Sometimes, what in our world, with certain prosthetics, if they're not cleaned properly, you can actually get memory bleeds from the past person, and I started getting nightmares about it, about that person being killed. So I ended up finding
Like
trying to
a
find the
dead
person.
guy, memories, they don't seem that healthy.
No, it's not. It drives me nuts.
Especially about high school.
Ugh.
Whew, awkward time.
But as far as everything else, is that that's who my character is. She's very intimidating. She's very in your face. She is, but also if she needs to be, she'll be the nicest person ever.
Really?
Yes.
Like the badass Rosie the Riveter. Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of like that's pretty much what my character is. I mean, I've done several arms incorporating for her different apps through her time. And it's like a lot of the weapons and stuff that I acquire are specific for what I need, specific job that I do for when I'm on my jobs with the crew.
Gotta have them silver-tipped, garlic-filled hollow points.
Exactly. Every one of my crew is a red shirt. I'm kidding. I said only some of the newer people are red shirts.
And who the hell's wearing red right now?
It's not red. It's just from multiple blood stains.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you wonder why I don't want to get on your ship.
Oh, I had to go on the ship a few times.
At gunpoint.
Double gunpoint, yeah.
Oh, double barrel.
Yep. Come, Fred, come on my ship. I will get on your ship. I'm sorry. Hello,
So
Doctor
as far as
Smile
my
Friend.
character, I am General Hugh. Wait, no.
Wait, no, wrong universe.
I'm sorry.
We're into this
That
universe.
is steampunk, though.
Yeah, bro, hell yeah.
Automail could definitely fit in steampunk.
Yeah.
Steampunk, again, fits a wide array, and its definition can be as loose as you want it to be.
Star Wars steampunk. I've seen it.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
That one's awesome.
Steampunk Boba Fett.
I cried.
Steampunk R2.
Yes, I saw that. Steampunk Darth Vader. That kicked ass.
Steampunk Boba Fett with working wrist-mounted flamethrower.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
No, not again. That hurt.
No, but I made a character called Thomas A. Hawk, also Tommy Hawk. But he was essentially grew up with his brother in a town that was devastated. It's overruled by airships, and so he managed to escape by not going to the skies. Everybody in steampunk, they want their own blimp, they want their own sky ship, they want their own, balloon tied to their butt so they can fly across the border. But if the bad guys are already in the sky, you don't want to go up there. So I figured that we'd have my ship called the Vandale or Vandal. It's a little tunneler that's in the shape of a mole, and creates massive molehills and just pisses off the neighbor. But I figured that was an interesting way to have a new look on steampunk, get underground, have a navigation system, have a whole new aspect and crew that you would have to manage, and a really easy way to get away from the bad guys that are flying up above. How are they going to follow you?
Dropping bombs. Okay.
Hey.
I dropped
Just
the
dig
truth.
deeper.
Oh, Lord. So my character, see, I'm relatively new, so my character is a constant work in progress.
What do you got, Pete?
Right now, I'm a bounty hunter who really wants to become a mad scientist, because I met Misty Bloodrose one day and I saw her arm and I cried because I wanted to do that. I wanted to take a human apart and then put steampunk parts on them.
Take it easy, Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah, so my character doesn't have a name yet. Right now, I'm just building up money, steampunk, bounty hunter. I got a Steamborg.
I'm sorry, you would be assimilated.
Yeah, so my guy, he wants to be a mad scientist. He's broke, so he's got to make some money, crack a few skulls, and he teams up with Misty or this lovely gentleman who goes underground. And I hate dirt.
I don't like sand.
I don't like
We will
sand.
bury you.
It's so important.
You did bury me.
That
So
was only 3 times.
the ants would disagree. So yeah, I'm an example of I'm still building my character. I have that much.
Take
Just
it long.
bounty hunting, trying to be a mad scientist.
And that's the thing is that you don't have to be a pirate.
Oh.
You can be a lawman, bounty hunter, doctor, teacher. There's all kinds of professions.
Are we going into the game?
We can, if we got time, yeah.
We got time. We got a good 15 minutes still since we
So,
got
yeah.
an extra half hour.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
and
do
my
this.
camera's about to run out of space.
That's
No
fine.
worries.
Okay.
So, who here knows what the most common steampunk profession is? That would be, yes, a pirate.
Pirate career.
Steampunk pirate. Steampunk pirate. And we see that all the time. All the time.
When I come over all the time.
Don't judge me.
Too late.
Full judgment.
Too late.
But anyway, what I want to do is I want to play a game with all of you. That's the alphabet game. We start with a letter. You got to give me a different steampunk profession that starts with that letter. So why don't we go ahead and start it off with A?
Arborist.
Arborist? Good, good. B?
Beekeeper.
Steampunk beekeeper.
Oh, that'd be too much fun.
I want to see the brass bees.
No, oh no, she can have like a backpack that's got like, you can
The
have like
bees
big
in
bees
it.
flying around it.
Oh,
And it actually like dispenses honey. That'd be really
that makes
That'd be delicious. That is delicious. I want to do
She
that.
smiles so much.
Sounds delicious.
I want to see the hammer like this, but it's like the honeycomb thing.
Yes.
Anyway, C.
Cat burglar.
Huh? Constable. Oh, that right there is a $5 word. I like it. The copper constable.
D.
Dungeon keeper.
Dungeon keeper. Ooh, you're going into some dark steam right there.
That was kinky.
Isn't that bondage, that's that bondage gear on there. God steampunk.
Hey, nothing like some brass spikes, if you know what I mean.
Hey,
Child, this is a
that was
family
one
show.
time.
Oh my. I'm not literate. E? Okay. Engineer. Engineer.
Yes.
Quick.
And there goes my video.